The next speaker I would like to invite Zaid Bhagal from Arabic 6. Please come and deliver a speech on the topic of the glorious Quran and modern science.
نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبارك الذي جعل في السماء بروجا وجعل فيها سراجا وقمرا منيرا صدق الله العظيم. May praise be to Allah, the creator of the worlds, and peace and blessings be upon his prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the head of all messengers, upon his family and all his companions. My dear audience, firstly, I would like to welcome all of you with Islamic greeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The topic of my today's talk is the glorious Quran and modern science. In fact, it is a burning topic of the time, which should be discussed seriously and formally. My dear audience, nowadays the most common question arises in our mind, that what is the relation between Quran and modern science, and what is the Islamic approach to the science? So, first of all, I would like to tell you that the glorious Quran is the last and final revelations of Allah, which was revealed to the last and final messenger, Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Holy Quran claims that it is the words of Almighty Allah. All the words of Holy Quran are the words of Allah. No change has been made in it, nor anything is missing in it. My respected friends, previous hundreds years ago, it was the age of miracle. But the Holy Quran is the miracle of miracle. More than 1,000 years back, it was the age of literature and poetry. Muslims and non-Muslims believe that the glorious Quran was the best of Arabic literature on the face of the earth. But today, neither the age of miracle nor the age of poetry, but it is the age of science and technology. That's why I would like to tell you what is the connection between Quran and modern science. My dear audience, according to Albert Einstein, who was a physicist and Nobel Prize winner, he said, science without religion is lamb, and religion without science is blind. But I remind you that the glorious Quran is not a book of science. It's not a book of science, but it is a book of Allah. But it is a book of Allah. As well as I would like to tell you that all the inventions, creations and discoveries were mentioned in the glorious Quran 1400 years ago. Such as the scientist says today, the light of moon is reflected from light of sun, whereas it was mentioned in the glorious Quran 1400 years ago. Allah says in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Furqan, chapter number 25, verse number 61, Tabarakalladhi ja'ala fis samai burujan wa ja'ala fiha sirajan wa qamaran munira. Please, is he constellation in the skies and place therein a lamp and moon given a light. My dear audience, today European philosophers and scientists say that the earth stands in the center of the universe and every other bodies like sun and moon move around it. Whereas it was told in the glorious Quran 1400 years ago, Allah says in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Anbiya, chapter number 21, verse number 33, وَهُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ اللَّيْلَ وَالنَّهَارَ وَالشَّمْسَ وَالْقَمَرَ كُلٌّ فِي فَلَكٍ يَسْبَحُونَ. And it is he who created the night and the day and the sun and the moon. All heavenly bodies in an orbit are swimming. My respected friends, history is witness that Islam gave a lot to the world in the term of science, art, medicine and culture. Muslim doctors and scientists thought deeply over the Quranic verses, and they discovered various new things in the light of Quranic verses. It is reported that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, there is no disease for which has not sent a cure. Because of this hadith, Because of this hadith, Muslim doctors began to discover useful medicine for treating different kinds of illness, and they had been successful. My respected friends, at last, I would like to tell you that the glorious Quran and Hadith does not need a science and technology. Rather, science and technology need these sources to justify itself. The Quran does not approve the modern science, but it is the founder of modern science and technology. My dear colleagues, I conclude my speech. May Allah give a real taste of Quran and Hadith. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen.
It was Zaid who was addressing his speech in